After the launch of its new Pixel brand last year, Google has scheduled another date for its hardware event, where everyone is expecting the successors of the Pixel, and the Pixel XL to be announced. The unveiling is set for 4th of October, where Google will announce not just the successors to the Pixel lineup, but others, including a smaller version of the Google Home connected speaker, an all-new Pixel Book and even a refreshed Daydream View VR headset. But like every year, the focus is on the new smartphones, as it will be interesting to see what Google has achieved with the successors of the Pixel and the Pixel XL. Tagged by the rumor mills as the Pixel 2 and the Pixel 2 XL. There isn't much from what we can gather from the various rumors and leaks we have seen so far, there really isn't much. Both the Pixel 2, built by HTC, and the Pixel 2 XL, built by LG, may not be all that special. This is because both devices are expected to pack in specifications similar to most premium flagship smartphones already out in the market. There is the expected Edge Sense feature on the Pixel 2, but I cannot think of many who have used it on the HTC U11 to begin with. From the latest rumor, there is a big possibility that Google has missed out on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 836. Last year, Google had an advantage for being the first brand to use a Qualcomm 821, where every other brand was stuck with an 820 chipset. The new chip was about 10% faster than the older one, and no matter how much one tried to justify its price versus value quotient, the Pixel had the latest chip and it was enough to get everyone excited. If Google does not show up with the 836, it may not have anything to talk about on stage in terms of hardware, which is not a good thing coming from a brand that owns Android and a brand which is looking to establish itself in the premium hardware segment. Lacks the wow factor. Leaks have been pouring in over the build-up to the launch, and pretty much nothing is left to be known on design front, if one goes by the leaker's past record. The latest leak from tipster Evan Blass showcases the Pixel 2 and Pixel 2 XL designs from the front and back. Indeed, it leaves little to the imagination as well. While we have seen leaked images with similar handsets in the past, including one with a photograph of both the glass screens, they somehow do not inspire or look special in any way with their windowed back panels. There's the Pixel 2 that redefines the term bezel with thick bezels at the top and the bottom, which would make a Sony Xperia XZ1 cringe. And it arrives at a time when handsets like the bezel-less Samsung Galaxy S8, the Essential PH1, and the LG V30 exist. If you thought that the bezels were way too thick, think about Google's premium pricing. Google launched the Pixel, the smaller smartphone, in India at 57,000 rupees, and this was for the base version with 32 GB of storage. So yes, we can expect the Pixel 2 to be priced similarly when it arrives in India. So if you have been criticizing Apple for pricing the iPhone 8 a bit too high, at 64,000 rupees, considering that it features a brand new chipset and is also able to shoot 4K video at 60 fps, think again, because the Pixel 2 with the Snapdragon 835 could also scale similar price points. The bigger Pixel 2 XL looks a bit more like the flagships we have today with a taller 18:9.6-inch display. However, this one too has bezels running around the front face, and does by no means qualify as a bezel-less nor an edge-to-edge display. One piece of good news that comes with Pixel 2 XL is app support for taller displays like those on the S8 Plus and the V30, since Google has a taller display of its own now. Where are my dual cameras? There's is also a chance that Google may fall short of everyone's expectations. All the leaked renders we have seen so far reveal a single camera at the back. It is an area where not many would complain about, because Google did a great job with the Pixel on the camera front, beating every single smartphone out there with its camera performance. In fact, it was better than the Apple iPhone 7 Plus in the low-light photography department when we tested it last year. But every other manufacturer today, including Apple and Samsung, has switched to dual cameras this year. They are functional in the form of a portrait mode delivering images with an enhanced depth of field, and most also offer an optical zoom as a part of the package. Google could redefine the way manufacturers use a single camera by offering both a software-driven portrait mode and a digital zoom, but it will need a class-leading sensor to pull this off. For now, we are just speculating, but let's just hope that Google does have a few camera tricks to show. Software. It is obvious that the new Pixel smartphones will be blessed with latest version of Android 8.0 Oreo. But as with the camera app, we can expect more with some added software touches as well, those that should mock